Yeah, I've seen it drive by already. Looking for parking. How's the volume over here? How's the volume over here?
Yeah, me too. People say, "Oh, we're going to Hawaii."
All right, morning, y'all. All right, good morning, everybody. We're going to get started in child's pose here today. So big toes touch, knees separated nice and wide. John, is that speaker working over there? It's low? You can turn it up. Right where it's plugged in the back, the volume like right above or below it. There you go. All right. Thursday morning, everybody. Hopefully you've had a great week so far and a great morning at that. But whether you have or whether you haven't, let's clear the slate and set ourselves up for an amazing day. Begin together by exhaling everything out. On your inhale through your nose, we're going to breathe in really big here. And then through your mouth, exhale, clear it all out. Once again, everybody, inhale through your nose, fill up. And exhale through your mouth, empty out. How about one more of those, huh? Inhale. And exhale, empty out. Now, as you know, we shift gears to our Ujjayi breath. So we breathe in through our nose. It's about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we keep our lips sealed now and breathe out through our nose for the same 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exaggerate the size, the depth, the length, everything. Inhale. Invite and pull this breath in, filling your upper, your middle, the lower portions of your lungs. And lips stay sealed. Exhale, empty the lower, the middle, the upper portions of your lungs. Amazing, everybody. We got 60 minutes of this deep diaphragm breathing that's going to nourish every cell within your body. This deep diaphragm breathing that's going to calm and soothe your nervous system. This deep diaphragm breathing that, as I mentioned, is just going to clear the slate. You're going to walk out of here feeling absolutely amazing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Draw that breath in, exaggerate the size of it, the depth of it. Exhale, gently push that breath out and exaggerate the length of it. Inhale, ease your way on up into all fours, your tabletop. That's hands and knees. And then exhale, curl your toes and lift your hips to the sky for downward facing dog. Nice, everybody. Hips are high. Close your eyes. Do a little diagnostic check of your body, seeing where the tightness, the tension, the resistance is, where the communication is starting to bubble to the surface. And of course, take any movement that feels natural with whatever it is you feel. Good, y'all. Flare all 10 of your fingertips wide. Put that little bend in your knees here. And really try to press your hips high and back further. Now chin to your chest slightly to lengthen your spine even more. And then armpits point towards the tip of your nose. Triceps in towards your cheekbones. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Take a couple breaths here. It's been a long down dog already. We're just gonna go a couple more breaths. You can bend your knee, flex your foot, open up your hip, and then take a couple big circles here if that's feeling good. If some of y'all are warm enough to flip your dog, you can do that, but breathe for another 5, 4. Awesome, everybody. Last 3, 2. All right, if you're flipped, take your left hand back to the ground. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. And then exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Good, y'all. Interlace your fingers, and before you move anywhere, press your hips and your sacrum down and forward. You can slide your left foot forward a little bit more. It's like an extended low lunge. You want to feel this in your right hip flexor. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Now an inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky, and then start to lean it back, everybody. See if you can lean it back till you start to look almost straight up to the sky. Your biceps are back with your ears. You're leaning back, stretching those arms up on your inhale. Now, from here, hips, sacrum down and forward on your exhale. You want to feel something. There we go, everybody. Take one more breath in, reach high, but stay here. Exhale, slide your hands behind your head. Interlace your fingers, take your elbows wide. Now inhale, lean back and open up your elbows even wider to lift out of your heart. And then exhale, round your spine, touch your forehead to your knee, take your elbows in, chin to your chest. Let's go 2 more like that. Inhale, take it up and open up, some easy Thursday morning spinal extension. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, forehead, knee, elbows in to flexion. One more, y'all. Inhale. Very good. Exhale, round her down, push your breath out, chin to chest. Inhale, come up and reach your hands high to the sky. And then exhale, take your hands to the ground. Tell you what, just step it back to downward facing dog. And we'll switch it up. Inhale your right leg high to the sky. And then bend that knee, stack that hip, everybody. So most of us, we did left leg on the first side. We should be doing right leg here, unless you switch it on the other side. Just be mindful of that. If you're flipping, go for it. We're here for 5. Good, y'all. 4. What do you say we make this a Thursday morning Power Yoga 101, huh? 3, 2, all right. If you're flip, right hand down, inhale, right leg back up high. Now, as you exhale, shift forward, pull your knee, your thigh up into your chest, and then see if you can step it through. Good, y'all. Drop your back left knee. What we're avoiding here is having your hip directly above your kneecap. So hips and sacrum down and forward. Interlace your fingers, release your index. Have the opposite thumb on top and inhale. Come it up and leaning it back to that perfect place. Right? You should be feeling a little bit more here than you did in your downward facing dog. You're looking straight to the sky, right? Straight up. And then your biceps are back with your ears. Oh, so you're really starting to get a sweet back bend here. Your upper body is ascending, and as you do, you stretch your arms longer and higher on your inhale. Stay here. Hips and sacrum down and forward more. Lower body descending on your exhale. Take an inhale, reach high, stay here. Exhale, hands behind your head, interlace your fingers, elbows wide. Lean it back, shoulder blades squeeze, lift out of your heart, breathe in. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, forehead, knee, elbows in. Give me 2 more, y'all. Inhale, spinal extension, easy spinal extension. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, forehead, knee, that's deflection. 1 more, everybody. Inhale. Awesome. Exhale, round her down, chin to chest, forehead, knee. Inhale, come up and reach your hands high to the sky. And now exhale, take your hands to the ground. Step your left foot forward so your feet are about hips width apart here. Top of your mat. That's a forward fold. Pretty simple. Bend your knees at least a little bit. There we go. And that option for ragdoll pose, pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. If you want something different, you interlace your fingers behind your head, behind your back. Or you could just let your arms hang there too. Go for it. We're going to go about 5 deep breaths here. Now bend your knees enough that you need, right? This takes that pressure and that pulling out of your hamstrings and your lower back. When we have those tight hamstrings, it tends to pull on the vertebra in our lower spine. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more now, huh? Take an inhale. Exhale. Amazing job, everybody. Release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet back together in the center of your mat. And then with a little bend in your knees, your chin to your chest, we're going to roll to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Nice, everybody. When you get to standing, hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a moment. And always keep in mind that this practice of yoga, as we do it here, this physical asana practice, is really a breath-based meditation. So through your nose, I want you to feel this deep breath in, and this slow breath out. Know that that's the foundation of our meditation. And I'd like you to thank yourself for showing up to your mat, because you're about to touch, take care of, maintain everything, all the way down to every cell of your body. Thank yourself for being here. Breathe really big. And let's do this, huh? Open up your eyes and release your hands, palms facing forward. Now inhale, sweep your hands up high to the sky. You could lean it back a little bit if that feels kind of good. It usually does. And then exhale with a flat spine. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Move to your forward fold. Inhale, find your halfway lift. If you're new to this, hands to your shins. Squeeze your shoulder blades, brother. Take the round out of your back. Exhale, clench your palms and step to plank pose, high push-up position. Now, if you need to drop to your knees, drop to your knees. I always do in the beginning of the practice. If you need to skip these or go straight to down dog, you can do that as well. Take an inhale. If you're with me, shift forward. Shoulders have to come in front of your wrists. And then exhale, lower halfway down. Your shoulders and hips have to move together and elbows straight back. Now, inhale's that upward facing dog you've been waiting for so patiently. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Good, that little bend in your knees. It's gonna let you press your hips higher and back further. And that, with your head dropping down, is just gonna let your spine lengthen and help to straighten your spine as well, help to flatten your back. So that little bend in your knees, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that's your friend. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, little bend in your knees. Load up your arms, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or see if you can lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Now take your inhale, find your halfway lift. Remember, your shoulder blades got to squeeze a little bit. And then exhale, fold, empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Come on up. Reach your hands high, lean it back, and stretch your arms and lift up and away. Very good. And then exhale, we just fold all the way right back down. Breath-based meditation. We're just coordinating a little bit of movement here. Inhale, find your halfway lift, flat back, you look up and lengthen. And then exhale, plant your palms and step to plank pose. And remember, shift it forward and lower with control. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog now. Tops of the feet are down. See if you can lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Exhale, hips to the sky, and downward facing dog. Nice work, everybody. In that upward facing dog, you want your shoulders to roll back. Take them away from your ears. And that is going to help you get a little bit of lift there. Again, when I mentioned lifting your knees by engaging quadriceps, you got to press into your hands, you got to press into the tops of your feet, and then you engage the quadriceps to lift your knees. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Once again, press your hips back, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop. See if you can lightly spring your feet between your hands. Really good. Halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen, breathe in. And then forward fold, empty out completely. Inhale, rise. Ride that breath on up. Reach your hands high, lean it back, stretch, lift, be active and engaged. Amazing, y'all. Exhale, fold all the way back down. Uttanasana, that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift it forward, and lower halfway down to strengthen. Good, y'all. Upward facing dog. Now, shoulders back, tops of the feet down. Lift your knees. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing and doggies. Woo! Really good, everybody. Y'all breathing deep. We look like we're off to a pretty sweet start, so take about 2 more breaths here. I think we've done about 3 together already. Take 1 more flow on your own. And then we're going to keep this practice moving right along, everybody. You're doing amazing. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. There's a couple things before you get to that up dog, though, brother. Hold when you're down, when you're ready. Halfway lift, back is flat here. And then exhale, plant your palms. Step the plank. Remember, you got to shift forward. When we're halfway. Check my thighs. Right, everything lifted. Downward facing dog. Nice job. Two. All right, nice work, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Keep moving your breath in, soaking it up deep into your lungs. And keep moving it out. Keep it flowing. Let's inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. And exhale, shift forward, pull your knee to your chest, step it all the way through to your hands, low lunge. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale is warrior two. Warrior two. Good, everybody. Steady your visual gaze, steady your breath. You've got a deep bend in your front left knee. Moving towards 90 degrees. If you don't quite get to 90 degrees, that's all good. But we're just pushing ourselves a little bit. Got heel to arch alignment right down the center of your mat. Steady your gaze out over the ocean. And then it's really simple, but you can be really active. Inhale, can you stretch your arms a little bit more? Really be active, engaged there. Breathe in. And then exhale, can you sink your hips a little bit more? There we go. Equal and balanced action through your legs. Wally, you okay, buddy? Inhale. Exhale. You always need an example of what not to do. One more, inhale. Oh, there he goes. Exhale, all right. Inhale, reach. Welcome to class, Wally. Reach, reach, reach it out. Exhales, extended side angle pose. All right, so you're gonna see people around here with their forearm, your hand on the inner part of their leg, the outer part, forearm on their thigh. All are correct, okay? If your body is narrow. We don't want this shoulder collapsing down. In fact, see where your heart is facing. Your heart should be facing right towards La Jolla rather than towards the ground. There you go, everybody. Good adjustments. Now, breathe well and take your right hand and reach to the ocean. Palm facing down. Pulling your whole right side body long. Give me one more full breath. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Now, as you slide your right hand on the back of your right leg without putting any pressure on your knee, and Wally, we got alignment right down the center of our mat, right? Heel to arch alignment. There we go. Your front left knee is going to want to straighten. It's going to want to lean inward. Okay, keep the knee bent deeply. I know you're feeling it. Keep it pointing straight forward. We only got one more breath, huh? Take an inhale. Lift up and away. Breathe in. Exhale, very good. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your left foot back. Shift it forward and lower halfway down. Inhales, upward facing dog. Feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Good, y'all. Inhale, send your right leg up high to the sky. And then exhale, shift forward, knee to chest. See if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Steady gaze, steady breath. You've got that alignment right down the center of your mat. And then once you're settled in and you're balanced and you're steady and sturdy, then you got the opportunity to push yourself a little bit, right? It's good to voluntarily go to a place of discomfort, right? Because you know when you're on that in that space of discomfort, it's usually you're on the cusp of growth, and something's got to be uncomfortable to grow stronger, to get better, to lessen reactivity. So this is a good practice. Take one more inhale here. And reach it out. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Okay, once again, see where your heart is facing. It should be facing towards the pier. Breathe well. Option to take your left hand and reach to the ocean, palm facing down. And then you're active in both of your legs, but I want you to feel your left leg. Seal the knife edge of your left foot into your mat. Engage that quadricep, and then take your left hand and reach it away from your foot, away from that anchor, and create that space. Take one more big breath in here. Exhale it out. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good, everybody. Breathe. I know you're feeling the front right quadricep. That's okay. Check it. Take a look at it. Is it leaning inward? Is it straightening? Keep a deep bend in your front knee and keep that knee pointing straight to the ocean. Ah, there we go. Give me one more, y'all. How deep can you breathe, huh? Reach up and away, breathe in. And then exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back, shift it forward and lower slow. Inhales, upward facing, feed your heart through. And exhale, send your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Now take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. The very end of your exhale, walk, or you could lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, dive in deep, heels and toes all the way together. Now bend your knees to around 90 degrees. Squeeze your thighs and squeeze your knees. There you go. Weight is back into your heels so that your toes might actually get light. Sink a little bit deeper, everybody. Good. Now stay this low in your legs. Inhale, one breath. Lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky for chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs and dive it on deep. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, everybody. Find that lift and find that length. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift it forward, lower halfway, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, heart comes through, upward facing. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, high to the sky here. Exhale, let's go knee to nose, shift forward, maybe you can get forehead. Inhale, left leg, send her high. And exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands, stack knee above ankle, spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior two. Open wide and spread your wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Create a little bit of space here. Feel something, everybody. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take it up, lean it back. Exhale, windmill down. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Nice job. We're moving now, y'all. Upward facing, heart open wide. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, empty out. Hey. Inhale, reach high. What's up, buddy? Exhale, see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. Back foot flat. Inhale, open wide, your heart towards Mission Beach. Spread those wings. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Create some space, everybody. Good, y'all. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take it all the way down. Step it back. Shift forward, lower, slow. Amazing job, y'all. We're going to keep it moving. Upward facing, heart comes through. Tops of the feet. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale. Now you can get that light hop of feet between hands. Awesome. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. dive in deep. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hips, lift your chest and reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, empty out, everybody. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. You've been here before. Exhale, plant your palms, step it on back. Move through your flow, everybody. You're doing phenomenal here. The flow is left to right. It's knee to nose. It's warrior two. It's extended in reverse. We call this the dancing warrior flow. Go for it. Inhale, left leg. You're on your own, y'all. You got knee to nose. Beautiful. Breath-based meditation, right? We change the movements every once in a while to coordinate with them. Breathe well. You lost? You lost? Okay. Amazing job, everybody. Thursday morning. Just getting her done on a Thursday morning. One breath in downward facing dog. And then we got one more whole flow. You bend your knees, you press your hips back, and you look forward. End of your exhale, walk or float your feet between your hands. One last flow to warm up. Halfway lift, flat back, look up and lengthen. Forward fold, dive in and empty out. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, and reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive your torso now down. Halfway lift, everybody, flat back, look up and lengthen. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. One more time through, everybody. Left to right, knee to nose, and dancing warrior flows. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And sometimes we push a little bit too much. We get a little overwhelmed. We lose track of the breath. And before you know it, we find ourselves like short, choppy breaths, like that fight or flight breath we walk around with all day. And if that's the case, just back off, drop to your knees, take a break, and begin again. Slow everything down. Fantastic, everybody. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. No rush at all. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in. And keep it flowing. All right, everybody. From here, let's inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot. Spiral inward with your thigh. And then take a stroll, y'all. Walk your hands back towards your right foot. Your left leg's just going to come parallel to the ground. Now, 90% of us know where we're going from here. That little bend in your right knee helps you. Your halfway lift supports your upper torso, so strong core. And then open up your arms and come to fly for airplane pose. And then you can refine a little bit. You kind of find that balance, a little stability. And then you can maybe squeeze your right quadricep a little bit more, straighten that leg a little bit. You can leave a micro bend there. You can take your left thigh and spiral it inward to keep your hips level. And then your shoulder blades are squeezing those, right? So there's a whole lot going on, even though it's pretty simple. We're just balancing on one leg. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You got the option to reach your hands forward. That's a lot more just challenge. But with that challenge comes change, so it's good. Exhale. Hinge at your waist. Hands to the ground. Walk it forward to 3-legged dog. Inhale. Lift your left leg high to the sky. And then exhale, left knee to your left elbow, empty out. Take the inhale across to your right elbow. And then exhale back to your left. We're going to do that once again. Inhale, right elbow. Good. Exhale, take it back to your left elbow one more time. That's it. Inhale, right elbow. Good, and the left elbow. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. And exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee above your ankle. Inhale, rise to crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Come up and reach high. Now, feet should be hips width apart. So kind of like they're on train tracks. Now, right behind the other. We want stability and balance, right? Take an inhale, reach high. And then exhale, slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward, draw your navel in, and twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. If you need to drop your back right knee to the ground, it's right there for you. Good, but you know, you could bring your back right heel so it's stacked directly above the ball of your foot. And then heel presses, head reaches on your inhale. And then draw your navel in as you use that leverage and you twist a little bit more. Get all that you can get out of this one, everybody. 3 more breaths if you want to fly those arms wide. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths now. Inhale. Exhale it out. 1 more. This is it. Take an inhale. Rotation. Very good. Exhale. Release to runner's lunge. Take both hands to the inside of your left foot. You could drop your back right knee to the ground. And then slide your left foot towards the front left corner of your mat a little bit more. You can roll to the knife edge of your foot if you'd like. Inhale, straighten your arms, lengthen out your spine. And then exhale, bend your elbows and start to come down towards your forearms. Drop your head down. And breathe well. Now you got the option to stay here. But I'll give you another option for a quadricep stretch. If you'd like that, come back up to your hands. You'll bend your back right knee and circle your left hand back to clasp that foot. You're just going to pull that in sweetly. You've got the option to double up and drop right back down to your right forearm. Breathe well. That's everybody. If you're on your forearms, we'll gently start to come up. you have that back leg, see if you can, without slamming that foot down, release that. And then plant your right foot, curl your back right toes under, pick your back right knee up. Inhale, straighten your arms, think halfway lift. And then exhale, walk your hands to the right and straighten both legs and parallel your feet. See if you can you grab the outsides of your feet, your big toes, your ankles, or just something for some leverage. And breathe. In this practice, we start slow in that integration series. We get into the first flow, which is just about the same every time we're here. Pretty one-dimensional. And then we got into the second flow, which we had open hips and everything, a little bit more dynamic. But with all that movement and all that building the heat, now we just kind of use it to open up, to create some space. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale the right. Hands down underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Exhale, walk it to low lunge, top of your mat. Good. Now, look forward, okay? Feel your weight shift into your front left leg. And on your next inhale, let's come to standing and pull your right knee up into your chest. You can interlace your fingers an inch or two below your knee and stay right there if you'd like. Firm up your left quadricep. If you'd like to move to tree pose, swing your knee out to the side and you can place your foot above or below your left knee. If you'd like to take a different version of this, you certainly can. Hands can start at heart center, and if you'd like to extend your arms up, for tree pose, whatever version of tree you'd like, go for it. Breathe well. Awesome, everybody. 5, 4, last 3, 2, all right. Let's inhale. Wherever you're at, reach your hands high to the sky. And on your exhale, just slide your right foot down next to your left so that your heels and toes touch. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers. Take another inhale, reach up a little bit higher, stretch to the sky. And then exhale, lean to your right for some lateral flexion in your spine. Lean to your right. Good. Throat open so your head's back a little bit. Biceps are back with your ears. And then you want your heart to face kind of towards the pier, but then up above the pier. Take one more breath, everybody. Nice job. Inhale, pull your left arm a little bit longer. Exhale, take it down a little bit deeper. Switch it up. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lean it to your left. Press your hips to the right. And take a couple deep breaths here. Throat open. Biceps with ears. Left hand is literally pulling the right arm and the whole right side body long from your ankle all the way to your wrist. And you're just taking it down to that perfect degree. Nice, everybody. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come back to center. Stretch your hands high to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down and empty out completely. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step it back to plank pose, high push-up. Squeeze your legs together, ground into your right hand, and inhale, roll open to your left for side plank pose. Good. Crescent shape your right side body. Engage those outer obliques. Lift your hips. If you're feeling strong and you want to lift your left leg up your right, you can do that. Y'all breathing deep, right? And then left hand to the ocean for 2 more breaths. Awesome, Mike. Inhale. Exhale, reach long, breathe in. Ah, beautiful. Exhale, release to plank pose, high push-up, and then take her to the other side. Other side. Plenty of ways to modify this, whether it's forearm, knee, stacking the feet one behind the other. Nice, Andrea. You can modify that way as well. Maybe right leg up. Yeah, right hand to the ocean. 2 more, everybody. Inhale. Exhale, reach long, breathe in. And exhale, release, move through your flow. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog, everybody. Woo! Fantastic. Inhale. Exhale. You're doing amazing. Let's keep it moving right here. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Okay? Remember, you're flexing the foot, spiraling inward. This is a closed hip posture. And then take that stroll. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Right leg parallel. Okay, bend your left knee a little bit. Find your halfway lift. And then from here, open up and come to fly. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Everything's going to work together. Maverick. Two more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale's that option to reach those hands. Amazing. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward to 3-legged dog. Inhale, right leg, lift it up high to the sky. And then we can't forget these. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, take her across left elbow. Exhale, back to your right. Do it again. Inhale, left elbow, take it. Exhale, right elbow, right back. One more, everybody. Inhale, left. And exhale, right. Inhale, right leg, send her high. And exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Stay high in the ball of your left foot. Stack your knee above ankle. Inhale, rise to crescent pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lean it forward, navel in, twist to your right. This looks awesome, everybody. Couple things. Make sure your torso's lifted off your thigh. So if your thumbs are way up by your shoulder, that's usually a good indicator, if they're way up here, that you could lift your torso up some more. Yeah. And then back heel, stack it high on the ball of your left foot. Heel presses, head reaches. You work those 2 points away from each other. Exhale, navel in. You want to draw your navel in when you twist. This helps protect your lower spine. If you want to fly those arms, go for it. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome, Steve. One more. Take an inhale. Hit it. Rotate it. Ah, beautiful. Release both hands to the inside of your right foot. Drop your back left knee to the ground if you'd like. Heel toe your right foot towards the front right corner. And you can inhale, lengthen here, and exhale, come down to your forearms. But if you want that quadricep stretch, you could start it right now. Your back left knee will bend, your right hand will reach back, clasp your foot, and then you got the option to drop down to your left forearm. Breathe, breathe, breathe either way, everybody. You have that. If you're on your forearm, start to come up. Gently release your back foot. Curl your back left toes under. Pick your back left knee up. And then walk your hands to the right, or left rather. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Option to interlace your fingers at your lower back for some chest expansion. If you're there, take an inhale. Come halfway up. Pull your hands back and roll your shoulders back. And then exhale, fold down deep. And keep breathing. Keep breathing. You're doing a phenomenal job. Thank yourself for being here. As I mentioned earlier, by the time you step off your mat, we'll have positively affected everything, every cell within our body. One more breath. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Inhale. Halfway lift. Look up and lengthen. Exhale. Walk your hands to low lunge. Top of your mat. Look forward. Feel your weight shift into your front right leg. And on your inhale, come to standing. Pull your left knee up and through. Again, you can interlace your fingers an inch or two below your knee. Okay, if you want to straighten that leg out, bring your hands to the hips, go for it. If you want to swing your knee out to the side and move to tree pose, remember you can place your left foot above or below your right knee. Hands start at heart. Take it where you want to go, everybody. Breathe well. Five. Four. Nice, everybody. Last three. Two are right. Both hands reach high, breathe in. And then just set your left foot down next to your right, heels and toes touch. Another inhale, reach a little bit higher here. And then let's take a back bend. Exhale, goal post your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, and open through your heart. Inhale, come on back up and reach your hands to the sky. And exhale, fold all the way down, empty out completely. Now today, let's inhale, look up and lengthen, flat back. And then exhale, fold and squat down deep. Come high in the balls of your feet. Tuck your chin to your chest and bring your forehead towards your knees. So forehead towards the knees. Whether or not you can get the forehead completely there, cool. But I want you to be active and engaged enough to feel a compression in your throat. Awesome, everybody. From here, you can unfurl your spine. Shift back, set your heels down. Take your hands down, sit all the way down, straighten your legs out in front of you. And roll easily onto your back here. Roll it on back. Now from here, we're going to bend our knees and plant the soles of your feet. So your knees are right above your ankles. Shins vertical to the ground. We call this bridge pose Setu Bandhasana. Press into your feet and lift your hips up high to the sky. If you'd like to interlace your fingers underneath you, you can totally do that. Now, you can stay here, or if you want to move from your bridge to wheel pose, take your hands back by your ears. Thumbs will face you, fingers will actually face towards the ocean, elbows in. And then you'll slowly, mindfully press into your hands and lift everything up for Urdhva Dhanurasana, your full wheel. 5, 4. Bridges, let's stay right there. Last 3. Okay, if you're in wheel, come back down to bridge too. Bridge, your hips are still lifted. Take your hands underneath you. Take your hands to your sacrum, your lower back area. Not underneath it, on it. Take your elbows in. You want to bring your feet way in here and lift your hips. And then see if you can lift your right leg high to the sky because your hands are right here supporting you. And then left leg will come high to the sky. And then toes to the ground and back of your head for Halasana, plow pose. If for any reason you need to skip this, please. You don't want to force this one. And if you need that support, just keep your hands on your lower back. Good, y'all. If your toes can touch the ground, great. You can either grip the ground with the balls of your feet and press through your heels or bring toenails side down. And then from here, you know, you got the option to take your hands to your middle back, elbows in a little bit more, and we'll straighten our legs up for shoulder stand. Salamba Sarvangasana. Now for shoulder stand, hips are going to come back towards the street, heels are going to come towards the ocean, unless you're doing it backwards. But we try to straighten up as much as we can. And we breathe really big. Elbows in a little bit. Come up. Come up. See, you can do more. Nice job. Nice, everybody. Bend your knees to your forehead, ears are to the ground, the sides of your head. Karnapidasana. Palms, bring them face down on your mat. And then press into them as you roll down vertebra by vertebra. Now when your hips touch, your legs extend high. And your heels lower down nice and slow. And then when your heels touch, you just point your toes. Press up to your forearms, lift your heart. Like you're just on the beach there looking at some waves. And then simply drop your head back for Matsyasana, fish pose. Good, everybody. Press up, inhale, exhale. Lay on your back here. Take supine pigeon. Bend your left knee. Plant the sole of your foot. Take your right ankle across your left knee. Flex your foot. Thread the needle around your left leg. Lay back and pull it in. And keep breathing. Good, everybody. Take this into your twist so you can release your hands, but twist your right leg over your left, like eagle legs if you're familiar. Drop your right arm open, look to your right, and gently guide your knees towards your left. Same breath we began to cultivate about an hour ago, very alive here. It may not be as active as say, let's say when we were flowing, because our body needed that extra oxygen. But it's still deep and it's still intentional here. It's still the foundation of the meditation. So unwind, come back to center, pull both knees in. Then just switch it up. Right foot to the ground, left ankle across it. Thread the needle around your right leg. Flex your left foot, lay back, pull it in, and breathe well. Who's that one? Who's that one? Take that into your twist, everybody. Hands release, left leg over right. Look left, and guide your knees to the right. Amazing. Take her back to center. For the very last time, unwind, pull knees back into your chest. And then let it all go. Your legs are going to fall out. Your toes are going to fall open. Palms can rest face up along your side body. Close your eyes. 8, 6. Take an inhale here through your nose. And then exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. One more, inhale. This time hold full. Release. Hey, Vixen. Let your breath settle, let it be natural. And just for a few moments here. Allow yourself to bask in this peace, this stillness. And I'll guide us out in just a few. Hey. This is a nice, a good, a healthy state. You know, just to be calm and to feel really balanced. And every time we show up to our mat, this happens to be the state that we leave it in. So it's a huge, just a phenomenal habit that you, if you haven't already, formed. If you're ready, just start to breathe in lightly. You can wiggle your fingertips, toes, or wrists, ankles. If you like to roll on your side like you're sleeping on your side, you can do that. And then you've got the option to just easily make your way to seated. Take a second, everybody. Thank yourself for showing up to your mat, giving yourself this gift. I thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through this practice. Feel blessed to be able to do so. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. Namaste. Hey, 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 Cobra. Amazing job, everybody. Hope you receive value out of your time here. Thanks for honoring that donation-based system. If you're new, I leave the bin on my front porch right across the street. But most of y'all know in the back of the benches, we got the Venmo QR codes up front to make that really easy. Again, thank you for honoring the donation-based system, everybody. The whole intention over the past 14 years with these classes is to make it accessible, to get it out there. So thank you once again and enjoy your day. We'll see you Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Very good. You still online with us, folks? Hope you enjoyed today's simple practice. Hit that like button for me, and I appreciate y'all. Sure. Thank you very much. How'd it go?
Amazing.
Good. Good. Thank you.